Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. In this video, we go through the roadmap from week to week, letting you know what has changed. As always, huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Thank you all so much for the support. My links are below if you would like to help out. And also, keep your eyes peeled for today's Cutlass code. For all details to the Cutlass game package giveaway, they are linked in the description below, so make sure you're subscribed. So just a quick 3.9 update before I get started. Recently dropped to the live servers was patch 3.9.1e, which mostly brought updates to the UEE Navy fleet as they make their way around the verse for the Invictus week, along with quite a few other bug fixes. It also states, and I quote, "The team has been working non-stop on resolving issues with service stability. Numerous hotfixes have been applied so far and will continue to be put in moving forward. Note, because of the outages, your account may be stuck in a bad state, which includes missing all the ships, missing the Mobiglass invisible characters, or getting stuck on the character creation screen. Hotfixes will not correct currently broken accounts, and those players may need to perform a character reset." End quote. So there is quite a few issues that they are looking to resolve, but as they say, they are working hard and hopefully we'll have them sorted out ASAP. But if you are experiencing anything like missing ships, Mobiglass, getting stuck on that screen of the character screen, just do a character reset and hopefully that will resolve them. Not every time it does, and I know it's a very challenging time at the moment, especially for people wanting to play, but I'm sure they're doing what they can. Anyway, on to the roadmap and 3.10. For locations, the new Babbage shop editions are at 85% complete, with 23 out of 27 completed. 8 were completed over the last week. 2 were added, and now 4 remain. I do wonder if we will get access to a new Mobiglass or some other devices, maybe a SIM pod. I don't really know what else they could have in there unless there are any other types of devices we don't know about. Do let me know what you think might be available in this new Babbage shop. Grimhex improvements are at 79% complete, with 54 out of 68 tasks being done. 3 were completed over this last week and only 14 remain now, so that's coming along very nicely. Now for gameplay, we have a new card which is Thruster Efficiency Curves and Aerodynamics. And the description for this says, Thruster Efficiency Curves will drastically change the way thrusters work in atmospheres. The work will include a major update to aerodynamics for ships, resulting in far more dynamic and believable behaviour for ships in atmosphere. That is at 78% complete, with 7 out of 9 tasks done, so only 2 remain there. Hopefully this is going to make flight in atmosphere feel like real life flight, but obviously with spaceships instead. I truly hope that this will allow for some exciting dogfights planetside, as well as stop ships from just hovering at any angle. I cannot wait to see this. I am slightly apprehensive, but I do look forward to testing it. Next up is body dragging, which is 93% complete, with 25 out of 27 tasks being done. 4 were completed this last week and only 2 now remain. It is going to be a lot of fun testing this out. Volunteers, please. High-speed combat. This is where ship systems will suffer the strains of travelling at high speeds, with maximum velocity resulting in a restriction of some player options in the cockpit, creating a vulnerability that will push players into engagement at lower speed, so just trying to slow down combat. 90% completed with 9 out of 10 tasks done. 1 task just remains. I do wonder how this will feel. Not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet, but I can't really make that decision until we get our hands on it. So the ship HUD rework has had a new description. It says, rebuilding our ship HUDs to use the new building blocks UI system ahead of further redesigning the look of the UI. We will also take the time to improve some of the functionality of the ship's HUDs. This is 55% complete, with 6 out of 11 tasks being done. 2 were completed this last week and 5 now remain. So for this update, it does sound like it won't be using the manufacturer styles for each of these MFDs, but getting better function over form is of more importance, I feel. And I'm interested to see what these changes are. For weapons, the only change for weapons is the Lightning Bolt Uberev pistol. We did see the visual effects for this pistol and for the sniper rifle on Inside Star Citizen, which is looking quite interesting. But the pistol is 59% complete, with 16 out of 27 tasks being done. 1 was actually added, so now 11 remain. Finally, for 3.10 and Core Tech, the height map improvements are at 29% complete, with 5 out of 17 tasks being done. 2 were completed this last week, only 12 to go now. So on to 3.11. There's only a couple of updates here. One is in locations, and that is the space station cargo decks, which are 43% complete. 10 out of 23 tasks are done. 6 were added, unfortunately, so 13 still remain. They must have felt like more was needed for that. And then improved throw for gameplay. This has moved to 35% complete, with 13 out of 37 tasks being done. So 4 were completed this last week, but they added 21 new tasks. That is a lot of new tasks. I have no idea why it would require that many more tasks, but I'm sure there are reasons. So that is the update for this week. I am getting very excited for Alpha 3.10. There is a lot of interesting and exciting features coming which could change the game quite a lot. The new flight in atmosphere will hopefully add a new layer to travelling around the verse. The shiphood rework is definitely a quality of life update that we desperately need. With the high-speed combat changes slowing combat down, I hope that it makes engagements and dogfights more meaningful. And don't forget that we are getting a turret overhaul. Apparently they are the best they've ever been. We'll have to see about that. Plus this new player UEC transferring app, which will probably drastically change how we play with our friends, being able to pay them as and when we need to. Not to mention improved oceans and landscapes, new weapons, Grimhex updates, maybe some more stuff to buy at Microtech. As I say, 3.10 is becoming a pretty exciting patch. For me personally, do let me know how you feel about it. But with that said, if you are not subscribed yet, do consider hitting that subscribe button if you enjoy my videos, and hit that like button if you're excited for 3.10. Tick the bell so you know when my videos go live, and come follow us over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers. Having a lot of fun. I stream 4 times a week. Thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.